Hi everyone, welcome to Crack IELTS. My name is Almira and I am the founder of crackielts.io, an online adaptive learning portal for IELTS. In this video, we will cover how to write a letter of apology. Letters of apology are common types of IELTS letters. This video will show you step by step how to write them. Here's what the video includes: question structure, letter structure, formal or informal, greeting and sign off, generating ideas, and a sample letter. First, let's have a look at the question structure. All questions for IELTS letters have the same structure. They are made up of three parts. Part 1, the topic. Part 2, the person you must write to. Part 3, what you should write about, listed as 3 bullet points. Here is a sample question for a letter of apology color-coded as per the structure. Your neighbor has written to you to complain about the noise from your flat. Write a letter to your neighbor. In your letter, explain the reason for the noise, offer your neighbor an apology, tell them what action you will take. Understanding this will help you to quickly analyze the question and plan your answer. To help you plan, use the letter structure. The layout of IELTS letter should follow the structure of the question and consist of 4 paragraphs with a greeting at the beginning and a sign-off at the end. Use this easy to remember 6-part structure. Dear, with the name of the person you are writing to. Paragraph 1, purpose, why you are writing the letter. Paragraph 2, write about the first bullet point. Paragraph 3, write about the second bullet point. Paragraph 4, write about the third bullet point. And finally, the sign-off. All you need to do to create your plan is to add in the details from the question like this. Dear, here we are writing the letter to the neighbor. Paragraph 1, the purpose, to apologize for the noise. Paragraph 2, explain the reason for the noise stated in bullet point 1. Paragraph 3, offer your neighbor an apology stated in bullet point 2. Paragraph 4, tell them what action you will take stated as bullet point 3. And finally, the sign off. Next, let's look at formal and informal letters. IELTS letters must be written in the appropriate tone and style. There are 2 options: formal to someone you don't know or don't know well, informal to a friend. It is essential that you are able to identify what type of question you are required to write. Follow this rule. If the question includes the word friend, use informal language. If the question does not include the word friend, use formal language. The only exception is if the letter is to a close family member, when you would also use an informal tone. One situation that can be confusing is where the person you have to write to is a neighbor, as in our sample question. Assume that you do not know them very well and keep the letter formal. This leads us on to the opening of the letter, the greeting. It is most likely that you would know the name of your neighbor, so make one up. Example, Mrs. Dixon. If you did not know their name, you would write Dear Sir or Dear Madam. If you were writing an informal letter to a friend, you would use their first name. Example, Dear John. The greeting you use will determine how you sign off your letter. For a formal letter, there are 2 main options. The correct one will depend on who you are addressing. If the name of the person you are writing the letter to is known, for example, Dear Mrs. Dixon, you will sign off as yours sincerely. If the name of the person you are writing to is unknown, and if you start your letter with Dear Sir or Dear Madam, you can sign off as yours faithfully. You could also use kind regards. This is formal but friendly and is appropriate for most situations. It is particularly useful if you struggle to remember how to spell sincerely and faithfully. Always sign off a formal letter with your full name. For an informal letter to a friend, use one of these phrases followed by your first name. All the best, see you soon, keep in touch. For example, keep in touch, Almira. For our sample letter, we will use the greeting and sign off as Dear Mrs. Dixon, yours sincerely, Almira DeCosta. We are now ready to think up some ideas to write about. We have the guidelines of the 3 bullet points to help us, so this won't be difficult. Let's look at how to generate ideas for IELTS letters. With only 150 words to write, you won't need many ideas. Just make sure that you write about each bullet point and develop each idea fully. They don't have to be the best ideas you can possibly think of. Go with your first thoughts and don't waste time trying to think of better ideas. Just make sure that they are directly related to the bullet points. Note your ideas beside each bullet point like this. The first bullet point states, explain the reason for the noise. Here you could jot down ideas such as having the flat rewired. The next bullet point states, offer your neighbor an apology. Here you could jot down ideas such as, sorry, the noise has disturbed them. The third bullet point states, tell them what action you will take. Here you could note ideas such as, ask electrician to be as quiet as possible, pay for additional electrician so job finishes sooner. That's our planning complete. Once you've had some practice, you'll be able to do this in just a few minutes. Taking time to plan makes writing IELTS letter far quicker and easier than if you don't do this step. You will also write a better letter and get higher marks. Now let's write the letter. Here's our plan again with all our notes added in. Dear, here we're writing the letter to the neighbor. Paragraph 1, the purpose to apologize for the noise. Paragraph 2, explain the reason for the noise stated as bullet point 1. Here we jotted down ideas such as having the flat rewired. Paragraph 3, offer your neighbor an apology stated as bullet point 2. Here we noted ideas such as, sorry, the noise has disturbed them. Paragraph 4, tell them what action you will take stated in bullet point 3. Here the ideas we noted were, ask the electrician to be as quiet as possible, pay for an additional electrician so job finished sooner, and finally the sign off. We've already decided on the greeting, so we'll start with paragraph 1. In the first paragraph, you must state the reason for writing the letter, that is its purpose, to apologize for the noise. Many students make the mistake of missing this purpose sentence out, but it's very important. Including it will gain you marks. It only requires one sentence. Here's an example appropriate to our letter of apology. I'm writing to apologize for all the noise coming from my flat over the past few days. Next is paragraph 2. In the second paragraph, you write about the first bullet point. Explain the reason for the noise. Here we jotted down ideas such as having the flat rewired. Remember to keep the language formal for this question. Aim for around 50 words for paragraph 2, 3 and 4. You could write something like this. I'm having the whole place rewired at the moment, so I was experiencing some electrical faults that could not be repaired. The old wiring had been in since the flat was built and needed replacing, so I had no choice but to undertake this necessary work. Next is paragraph 3. The third paragraph should cover the second bullet point, offer your neighbor an apology. The ideas you noted were, sorry the noise has disturbed them, and you could write something like this. I do appreciate that there has been a lot of banging going on during the day. I sincerely apologize for this and regret that you have been disturbed. I was hoping that most of the work would be done while you were out at work, but I admit that it did continue in the evening the other day. Next is paragraph 4. Paragraph 4 addresses the third bullet point. Tell them what action you will take. Here the ideas we noted were, ask the electrician to be as quiet as possible, pay for an additional electrician so job finished sooner. You could write paragraph 4 as, to get the job finished as quickly as possible, I will employ an additional electrician. Although there will inevitably still be some noise, I will ask them to be as quiet as possible and be sure to finish by 5 p.m. when I believe that you usually get home. Now we just need to add the sign off we decided on earlier and our letter is complete. Here is the finished letter. That's all the information on how to write a letter of apology. If you have any doubts, drop a message in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Crack IELTS to receive future updates. Thanks for watching. Until next time.